Back with day 5143 of the running streak. Today I'm at the athletic fields doing an interval workout. Last week I ran a 5-mile time trial to see what kind of pace I can run for a race if I was in a race. And I hit about 7:40 pace. So if you want to figure out what your interval pace is, it's your race pace for a 5K. So if I'm running 7:40 for 5 miles, probably around 7:30 for a 5K, 7:30 a mile, 3:45 for a half a mile. So if I'm going to be doing today 800s, half miles, I should be running 3:45. And with intervals, the interval has to be equal to the bout. So if you're running 3:45, the rest is 3:45. You could jog or just stand there if you want. So I came out, did a 1.5 mile warm-up, and then I did my first 800, which was 3:32, which is too fast. Second one was 3:22. Third one, 3:27. Fourth one, 3:23. Now, because this is a loop, I'm going to show you this loop. It's a mile loop around the fields here. 800 number 1 and 3 were the same, and 2 and 4 are the same because you're going around a mile circle. So the first 800 is a little uphill. That's why those were slower than the second two. Let's see. I'll show the fields. These are the fields. That's where you start at the entrance. You run all the way around. And it's a mile. I marked it out, the mileage, with my wheels, so I know where all the mile markers are. So when you're doing intervals, they have to be at your race pace for 5K. Since I went too fast, that means I screwed up the workout. A lot of people do intervals too fast, especially in high school and college. They tend to get a workout from the coach and do this pace, and then they feel good and they just run faster. Oh, I felt good, I ran faster. Show off for the coach or this and that. But that's not the way you're supposed to do it, because you're training your body, you're conditioning your body, and not running a race on the workout days. So the thing to do is, if you're supposed to run 3:45 for a half a mile with 3:45 rest, and it's too easy or you're going too fast, try to hit the time and shorten the rest. So I did that today. So I did 3:32 for the first one, and I didn't rest for 3:32. I rested for about 2:30, and then I ran 3:22, which was still too fast, so I cut the rest even further down. And that's the way you're supposed to do intervals. You cut the rest, you don't run faster, you just keep cutting the rest down. And you can cut it down to even a minute between intervals, and that's fine. So I like keeping track of my workouts by a video log. That's what I'm doing here. I do keep a notebook log with all my workouts, but it's much better. I like having a video log so I can see what the weather is and what was going on. Today it's in the 70s. It's pretty windy. I think there's a hurricane coming up from Florida, so that's why it's getting windy. But it's not hot for June. 72 degrees maybe. So I felt pretty good today. And I got a call last night from an old friend, a very good friend, who I haven't heard from in 2 weeks. And I was really happy to get that call. So she said, "Oh, when are you doing the next video?" So some people watch these videos and they're like, "Oh, yeah, nice video." But she seems to like them. So I'm making this one for you. And hopefully I can get her down and maybe she could make one with me. How would you like that? Alright, see you on the next one.